Hello, everybody. This is the Ovan-Tria podcast, and today's going to be kind of a different episode. My name is Mace. I am your host, as well as the partial creator of the podcast, as well as your dungeon master and story writer. To the left of me is the fantastic Jared. He is our editor, producer, as well as co-creator with the podcast. What is your character, and what's a fun fact about him?
My character is Lance 4. He is an Ilian warrior, and fun fact about him, he has a nasty habit of sleeping in way too late.
Awesome. All right, and then to the right of me is the great Mason. He is one of my players. Tell me about your character and a fun fact about him.
Alrighty, so my character's name is Cerberus. He is also an Ilian, and he is a night owl.
And that's his fun fact? Just loves late nights, essentially?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. And then to straight ahead of me is the wonderful Donovan. Tell me about your character and a fun fact about him.
I'm Donovan. I play Cedar Willow. He is a elf conjurer. And fun fact about Cedar, he doesn't wear shoes.
Wait, he's been barefoot this whole time?
Yes, sir. Helps him feel more connected to the earth. Grounded, if you will.
All right. Does he ever have problems with splinters on his feet?
No. Nope.
Like when we were doing the boats?
Nope, his feet are like hard
crashing
leather
into
pads.
each other? No, okay. Okay. All right, fair enough. I mean, see, so hold on. Do you have like elven hobbit feet essentially?
Pretty much. Yeah, they're gross. Full of toe jam, but
Jesus Christ. I did not say go into detail, but okay. That's great. Okay, so kind of a fun fact about the world is nobody really understands its mythology. A lot of scholars and understand, a little bit about its mythology. Most people don't really believe in gods, but most druids do. They just believe in them in a very different way, and we'll go into that later into this story. But the Reservant religion specifically doesn't like the idea of gods, as they believe, the world is very spiritual, and to take care of spirits, is to, not cast as much magic, or if magic is casted, it's more divinely inspired, quotation marks. But as I've said in prior episodes, that isn't necessarily what's actually happening. It's just what, most of the population has been kind of fooled to believe. With that being said, we're going to start right into this. Now, I believe, you know what? I'm gonna roll, and I'm going to roll to basically have one of you to essentially give me just a very short what's it called? As to what happened the last episode. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and then anything higher, I'll just re-roll it again. Okay, Jared.
That's me.
So, give me a very short summary of what happened last episode, if you can.
So essentially, our brazen heroes attempted to exit the town after fighting about whether or not they should help the townspeople. They ultimately tried very half-heartedly and then decided to get out of Dodge. After taking their beautiful little tree zip line out to the woods, they realized they were being followed, though that didn't really amount to anything this time. Then Lance happened upon a really cool sword, and he decided that he is absolutely going to touch it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the last part of the last episode was just you, literally, about to, walk up to it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's, right where we ended it.
Okay. Was there anything else, besides, of course, the fantastic tree friend?
Tree friend is pretty much the highlight.
Tree son.
Pine Willow.
Tree son.
Hell.
We're not alone in the forest.
Yep. Yeah, perfect. Yes, you guys 100%, all three of you 100% know that you've not only been watched, but then an arrow like flew at one of your guys' feet. I don't remember which one of you it was, but was it? Okay, well,
I walked away.
okay, well, regardless, one of your guys' feet, and essentially the arrow had a flag on it that was like pointing towards the direction you guys were already going, as to kind of say like move along type of deal. With that being said, Lance is currently headed up to the sword. Is there anything about it that you want to like ask me about or talk to me about before you actually like head up to the altar itself?
I mean, I'm absolutely going to either way. I don't know. Does it have any kind of aura? Am I sensing anything like with my third eye about it? It's just a really fancy looking sword to me.
Depends on how close you're getting to it. Before
because in my head we were like 10, 15 feet away from it.
I'm trying to judge by how far that is. That's about roughly. Yeah, I'd say once you get to, if you want to get closer.
Before you was already. I didn't pause. I just kept walking.
Okay, I wasn't sure if there's anything about the altar that you want to take a look at before you went closer to the sword at all, or if you wanted to, like take a perception at anything.
Can I take a perception check at the just the altar?
Okay, so go ahead and roll me a mind check. Remember, yep, you got it.
4.
Perfect. So here's what you can see. Is there seems to be very, very ancient writing. If you want, you can make me another mind check to kind of give a very, small guess as to what the writing might be.
Yeah, let's do it. 6.
Oh, wow. Okay, so crit. Okay, so not only is this really ancient writing, but it's writing that not only have you never been taught before, but you've also never seen it in any books ever. Anything requiring any type of like ancient magic at all. This has not come up. It is it's not Elven either. It's like...
I was going to ask.
Yeah, it's very ancient. Even if you did want to ask for Elven, because obviously your character probably wouldn't know. Yeah, so it's very strange writing, and what you perceive is that it's a very finely tuned, like kind of like a gazebo / altar. It doesn't really seem to be like holding up in the sense that like it's not like brand new. There's plenty of like vines and cracks everywhere. But what you see is that, interestingly enough, the gazebo seems to be like really, really old. But then you look at the sword that's in the stone, and it looks not only brand new, but it looks like it came literally right out of the forge. Like pristine condition, which does not match the altar at all. But that's what you gather.
Freaking mint. Guys, I'm going to touch it. It's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them.
If anybody else wanted to make any type of checks, let me know. If any of you were curious.
Nah, let's let him do it.
Okay. Are you curious at all?
Yeah, cautious nature. Why not?
Well, what are you trying to do?
Perception check for around our surroundings.
So just like around the gazebo, like you're not.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just like, is there anything that you might be looking for?
No, just being overly cautious.
Okay. So go ahead and just roll me a 1d6 then.
3.
3? Okay. So because it doesn't beat your mind, there's not really... You know that you're being watched, but that's kind of it. You're not really sure where anything is, like for the like whatever might be following you, but you know that they're there at least. Mm-hmm. All right. Did you want to proceed forward?
Absolutely.
Okay. So here's what I'll say. As soon as you get like close to around like 10 feet-ish or so, you get, not only do you like get this feeling that you're about to enter into an aura, but it's like a mind-altering aura. It's nothing you've ever experienced in your life before. But here's what's interesting. You notice that almost instantly, as you get the idea of picking up the sword, is when the aura becomes like truly like reality altering.
Oh god, this is worse than that time I took psychedelics.
All right, so you now need to make me a mind check.
6.
Oh wow, that's great. That's a crit, so some of that stuff won't be nearly as devastating. So as you get closer to the sword, and as you know, when you have the thought process of wanting to pick up the sword itself, thoughts and like reality shattering visions just spread across your mind. You suddenly get an extreme understanding of how the universe itself works.
I can see everything.
And kind of like what gets like pushed into your mind is the very balance of reality itself. And it becomes so reality shattering that your ego just essentially dissipates. And you get like a very fleeting vision of seemingly a council of robed figures, all with black robes, but like striped in like different colors depending on which of the robed figure it is. However, as soon as that vision fades, so does pretty much all of your memory.
What do you mean, all of it?
I pretty much. Essentially, your mind just kind of like fractures at such a high level that right now all you can think about is your thought process of picking up the sword. So now within that bubble, I need you to make a body save.
6.
Damn, what is this with these rolls?
Weighted dice.
Okay, so you're subjected to reality bending fire as you touch the sword. Essentially, you pick up the sword, and as you like slowly unsheath it, you like get like just like a pulsating like weird like kind of like it feels like hot fire, but it's also not how fire works at all, and there's literally nothing there. It's all in your head. And as you pick up the sword, you get glimpses of your broken memories. Your mind currently is so ungodly shattered
Do I know who I am at least?
that you don't even know who you are.
Do I know who these two are?
Nope. However, what you do know is that in order to basically proceed on getting your memory back, you get the feeling that you need to basically continue like not only wielding the sword, but also like trying to understand the sword as well as yourself. You just get a feeling, like an insight feeling, that like the more you push into it, the more memories you get back slowly over time.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, did you guys want to say or do anything as this happens? Because you guys, all you guys would see is him just going up and picking up the sword.
She waited.
Who the heck are you?
You know, I asked myself that same thing.
I stay silent.
You got something to say, stranger?
I mean, I've seen stranger things.
Not you.
And remember, you're not only is your mind completely broken, but so is your ego. It like literally doesn't exist.
Oh, it doesn't exist.
I don't know who you guys are, but apparently I'm pretty humble.
So, Cerberus, based on context clues, I think that sword was magic, and I think he's dumber than he was.
Surprisingly,
I'll kill you.
So, as soon as your sword gleams, like it just like like, by the way, I need to let you guys know, like, because I don't know if you guys remember, but when you guys entered into this grove, it was pretty much like a covered forest. This grove, of course, was kind of like a weird, like, circle of trees. So the area that you guys are in is not, like, covered. So like, sunlight is gleaming upon that area. So here's something you guys would almost instantly notice. As soon as your sword gleams upon the sun and the sun reflects the light off of it, multiple people in, like, shadow, like, cloaks, black as well as camouflage attire, more of like medieval camouflage attire, obviously, just kind of like descend or jump upon, like, from the trees right in front of you guys. Literally, like, all the people that you could have swore were watching you, like, literally all gather right in front of you guys.
Who are you guys supposed to be?
One of them literally bows to you and says, "It has been ages since anyone has touched the sword, or even let the sword touch them."
Well, I touched it, and I let it touch me.
Maybe I used the wrong wording, but regardless, if you want your memories back, we have a set path for you.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing better to do now.
How do you guys know so much about that sword?
This sword is very ancient, and so is this forest.
I gathered.
Were you able to magically gather
that's
that?
it? Yeah, I was.
If you wanted more information, make me a mind check.
Okay.
You're basically trying to persuade him.
2d6.
Okay. He looks at you, Cedar, and he's like, "Okay, I suppose I'll have to."
What race is he?
So you'll notice a very strange mixture. You'll notice that, like, a lot of them are, like, kind of covered in clothing to, like, kind of, like, protect themselves from, like, identity theft. But what you would see almost instantly is, like, their size differential as well as, like, their stature. Because your elven heritage would tell you almost immediately if if someone is elven or not. You would notice that some of them are actually just human, and some of them are just elven, and maybe, like, one of them might be half elven, judging by the stance, but you're not really sure. The one that's talking to you is definitely elven, and you're judging by, like, kind of like seeing, like, kind of like the eyes. You're pretty sure he's, like, the same, like, type of elf you are. But he looks at you, he's like, fine. I suppose I'll have to let the outsiders understand things. Not only is this forest very old, but the origins of it are very mysterious, and our ancestors were tasked with basically protecting this area and preparing it for the next person who would then wield this sword.
So what's the significance with the sword? Why is it here?
Any more knowledge or information I cannot give you. However,
Elf to elf?
I respect. However, I cannot give you this information because our group of druids were given very limited knowledge. However, the people who would be able to answer your questions are further ahead if you wanted to talk to them.
Okay. Now I will ask, because you're a group of druids and seem to be... I made this tree friend out of your forest. Is that some kind of sacrilege? Do you want me to put him back?
We make tree friends all the time. It don't bother us none.
Perfect.
This forest, I'm guessing you guys have already, oh, right, you wouldn't remember.
I have no idea.
I'm so sorry, my friend. We'll get to you. No worries. This forest, if you guys have noticed already, is very magical. Not only is it very old, but it has potential to it that will change the very direction of where you go. So when you go in a direction, you think you're going there, but actually you're going somewhere completely different. It literally teleports you and warps reality around you.
Why do you talk funny?
That is a very great question, my friend, and soon that will be answered. But first, you all have to come with us.
Hey, Lance, just come over and
Who's
grab...
Lance?
That's your name, sorry, I forgot. You forgot.
I also forgot.
Just come take Pine's hand, and he'll help you, okay?
Whoa, you made him?
This is my son friend.
I like the cut of his jib.
By the way, as soon as you reminded him of his name, I'm going to need you to make me a mind check.
5.
Okay. So you get hit with like a very like painful it's not necessarily the memories are painful, but it's almost like what comes with the memories is incredibly like heavily headache inducing. But you suddenly get your memory of your name back, but not really anything else. You just remember truly that your name really was Lance.
I'm Lance. I'm Lance. Ah!
We can have to change the rating for this podcast.
I had to say it, I'm sorry. Jared can edit that out, right?
Yeah, I'm going to.
The Druid Ranger just looks at all of you. It's like, you're definitely not what I was expecting when we were tasked to protect the
What
sword.
were you expecting?
Not this. No, please, come with me. And as soon as he says that, an opening of trees up ahead of you guys just suddenly parts itself. Almost like the Bible story of like Noah like splitting the water.
The Red Sea.
Right, the Red Sea. Like suddenly just all these trees just suddenly split and you just get like a wall of trees along like a very large pathway to, you guys aren't really sure, like it's kind of hard to see, but there's definitely like some type of village up ahead. And you're very sure that this is the direction that he wants you guys to go to.
I was picturing more of the trees uprooting themselves as a more advanced magic compared to pine.
Oh,
And then-
no, the trees aren't walking around. They literally like if this makes better sense.
Yeah.
It almost seems like reality itself like magically just bent like the very ground, and the trees just magically just split in two.
Hey guys, do trees normally do that?
No. Can I look around for like tree seeds?
On the way, or just where you guys are? Or where
Oh,
we
just around.
Make so are you going to do that along, like as I said, do you want to do that along the way, or just like do you just want to stop everything and just do that right now?
I'll do it along the way.
Okay.
Just like as we walk, I'll just, if I see something, I'll grab it.
So before we get to that, he's going to basically gesture for all of you to come with. Does everybody come with?
Honestly, he seems alright.
Cypress reluctantly agrees with the party and follows, but still cautiously stares at the new people we've met.
Probably near the diplomat, I'm guessing.
Is the diplomat just like standing there taking this on?
Yeah, the diplomat is just like he's not really he's just like mind boggled by what in the hell is going on. But he's definitely worried. He keeps looking at you, and he's just very like he seems like very worried. Although you're not entirely sure what that means.
Well, hello, stranger. I noticed you were gazing over at me. Who are you?
Oh, just no one important. You keep going. You're fine.
Are you sure?
I mean, from the sounds of it, you might know later.
I know that I am Lance.
That's great. That's cool.
All right, let's go, gang.
Just shake my head.
Okay, so as you guys are going, Donovan, I need Cedar to roll a mind check.
5.
Okay, and then now I need you to roll me a deft check.
Oh, man. Yes!
Whoa, you're a deft punk.
Okay. So you gather. You said seeds, right? What type of seeds?
Just like tree seeds, anything. Like an oak sapling, or like an oak seed, like an acorn, or like a pine cone.
Because these trees really aren't like oak. Most of these are going to be like spruce, as well as what are some of the breeds of covered trees? Because normally it's not oak. Normally oak has like a very
Maple?
set. Maybe. You're supposed to be the expert of this.
I know.
But this is good to look up because this will be important.
I am Lance.
But like a red maple.
Okay. So I'll just say that you collect some maple and spruce seedlings, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really care as of right now. So you let me know what you want to do with them later in the future. Just actually want to do something with
I do.
them.
I've got a plan.
Okay, awesome. So, with that being said, they lead you guys through the path, and the path is like strange because as you guys think you're getting closer to the village, it also seems like the village is also further away. So you're just like constantly like walking seemingly in the same direction.
Hey guys, do towns usually do that?
Again, no.
I don't like your tone. I don't know a lot of things.
You'll figure it out.
I am Lance.
That much is true.
I know, that's why I said it.
How do you feel right now?
I have no frame of reference.
Interesting.
Something tells me I've been better.
So, does this hurt? And I just like flick him in the forehead.
You must not be a particularly strong individual.
I'll just turn around and walk away.
Aren't we walking together?
No. I walk
Are
ahead
we
of
sure
you.
he lost his memory?
A couple of seconds after you flicked him in the head, I'm going to need you to make me another mind check.
4.
Another searing, painful set of small memories give you a very large headache-inducing pain. It's not enough to like put a straight down in your sheet, but it's definitely enough to like make you just like get stunned and stand for a second, just like hold your head in pain. But what you get back is kind of like your very weird, small, semi-friendly rivalry with Cedar here. And you remember that his name is Cedar, but that's it.
Wait. Oh, I know you. Your name is Cedar Willow. As a matter of fact...
It's actually Aspen Birch.
Close enough. As a matter of fact, I recall that I don't particularly like you.
Shame.
Oh, look, he's remembering.
I thought we were friends. I really
Didn't
did.
seem like it to me. No, I can feel this tension between us.
Yeah, so thick you cut it with a knife.
What's a knife?
So, you guys keep walking. Finally, like, it felt like almost an hour of following these guys. And finally, you reach the village. Here's what you guys see. And for you especially, Cedar, is you would notice that it looks kind of similar to the encampment that you're from. It seems like it's kind of like a standard thing for a lot of like elves and wood elves to make their encampments out of like wood and mud and just out of like the trees themselves. So there's a lot of like tree houses, encampments, even some of them like look close to like not necessarily a mansion, but a very complicated household that like that is like truly wood elven made. Definitely like plenty of like wooden bridges everywhere and like vine ropes and vine ladders and all that. And you would notice that it's just like a bustling village of different types of elves, humans, but like a lot of them are kind of like wearing the same garb. So you're almost completely sure you just ran yourself into a druid village. But there does seem to be not as many wood elves. There seems to be like a very few of them, actually. A lot of them others are just like different types of elves or different types of even humans. Humans you probably haven't even seen before, like some of them with like darkened skin or yellowed skin or even like reddened skin as well.
Are the yellow ones experiencing liver failure?
So canonically, Cedar has never seen a black person.
I did not say that. I said humans you probably haven't seen very often or before. I did not say which ones you've never seen before.
Say he's not racist, but just dang.
But he does see color.
But it would look very...
His ears.
It would...
Cedar a high elf, though?
No.
He's a verdant elf.
He's a wooden elf.
He's been pretty sober, actually.
But yeah, so it just strikes you as a bit odd that in like a very like plainly wood elven village, there's not really very many wood elves. But they're definitely all druids. You definitely tack that. So as you guys are walking through, something kind of like parts itself within this very like organic village. And just a little bit far from the organic village is like not a massive temple, but like a very sizable like brick laden temple. And like a very obvious temple as well. Like this is definitely made to you're not sure if it would be made to like uphold a god necessarily, but it's definitely made for like faith reasons and religious reasons. And it's very ornate, it's very nice. But what strikes you as interesting, it looks like the same made type of structure that the altar was made from. And you're pretty sure it's literally just as old as the altar. With that being said, is there anything that you guys want to say or do before you come up to this temple?
Where are all the wood elves?
The guy that you were talking to, the other wood elf, was like, unfortunately, because of this resident religion...
What's that?
As soon as you say that, I'm going to need you to make me a 2d6 mind check.
4.
Your rolls have been really good. I don't understand. Okay.
I'm the best.
You're lucky, by the way, because if you failed any one of those, you would have took a strike of damage. Another like hugely painful headache just spikes you right into your head. And you now get the memory back that you weren't the biggest fan of the reservoir religion, and that you might have been slightly working against it, but also with it at the same time.
Oh, wait, before you say anything, I don't know if that was something I was particularly fond of.
But what you do know is that you now remember that you can innately cast some type of magic. You're not really sure because your memory is not all there, but you're pretty sure you can somehow innately cast magic, and you know that's what the religion is against. But that's all you're...
I'm going to keep that to myself.
Okay. shoot, where was I in the conversation with Cedar?
You're about to start because I just asked where all the wood elves were.
Oh,
And
right.
then they are religion.
Right. So he looks to you as you just got your headache, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, my friend. So because of this, I guess now it doesn't matter, but because of this religion, they drove out, as you know, they drove out a lot of our people, and unfortunately, a lot of these people either go missing or they die. And sometimes we'll find their bodies, and sometimes we won't. And they just kind of disappear out of the blue. We have eyes all over the place, and somehow we still miss it. And we're not entirely sure how, but we also have a very good idea of who it might be.
And that is?
So, I don't know how much you guys know. We've been keeping our eyes on you guys for quite a while, and we know you guys just arrived here.
I don't know a great many things.
That's okay, my friend, that's okay. So, here's the thing, is it's not just the resident clerics you guys have to worry about. Something really bad is going on in this island right now. We've lost our connection with the other druid camps. There's many other druid camps and forests on this island. And unfortunately, we lost connection with literally all of them, including the ones up in the mountains. Somehow they were the most sociable, which made no sense at all, but I do not question my leaders. So, when that happened, we realized that there was a very small group of... We're not sure if they're assassins, we're not sure if there's some type of agents, but they're very shadowy figures that seem to do things behind the shadows, even more than us. We have to say to ourselves, but then they're experts in it. Let's just say some of our kind of gone missing because of them. We don't have a whole lot of evidence, unfortunately, but at least one of our scouts could have swore that one of them was dragged by this group of people. So we don't really know 100%. And unfortunately, I can't give you a whole lot of more advice on it. However, if you want, you can talk to one of our shaman.
I think I will.
Okay.
What's a shaman?
Don't worry, my friend. Once again, we will get your memories back or die trying.
Really?
No, not really. But you could possibly die from it. So I just want to let you know, it's going to be a very tough endeavor to get your memories back.
Oh, that's really inspiring. Thank you.
It's even more inspiring when you realize that I don't have to do anything. I just have to guide you to the location, and I don't have to worry about my life being stolen.
So you say.
If you try anything, okay.
Well, I wasn't implying anything.
Okay, my friend. Okay.
Wait, we're friends?
Not really. That's just how I talk. I don't wonder about it.
You do
That's just
talk
my
funny.
accident. You know what? To each their own. I think you talk funny.
Hey, Lance, do you want a piece of gum?
What's gum?
Just put it in your mouth and chew.
Okay, canonically, what the hell is supposed to be gum in this world?
Tree sap.
Is it just tree sap?
Yeah, I'm just giving him tree sap.
So, are you...
bark?
Oh, hold on. Are you canonically saying that the gum of this world is now just tree sap and that wood elves just, like, eat tree sap?
Well, where do you think gum comes from? Trees.
I actually don't know what gum is actually made from.
Trees. Tree sap. I shit you not.
Okay.
You've never seen a Wrigley tree?
Okay,
I have no idea what that's supposed to be. If you're making a reference to something, it went over my
Brand
head.
of gum. Wrigley's.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. Anywho, so yeah, you give him sap. What do you do?
I didn't say I took it.
I know, but what do you do?
It's good.
You should take it. Let's split it. You take a taste first.
Okay.
All right, I'll try some. Oh.
And now, because he's not used to tree sap, his mouth is sticky and he'll shut the fuck up.
Your mouth is still sticky.
No, you should have him roll for that to see.
Yeah, you should roll for that. You should roll
Okay.
a body check.
I'll make a body check. Yours is really good though, so I can't.
What?
Okay, so you crit fail. Okay, so it's like really sticky, and you're having issues like literally just lifting up your jaw back up and down.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
The one elf looks over at you guys and just like, I'll be honest, that was very friendly. That was very funny, my friend.
I just had to shut him off.
Wait, you guys are friends?
Don't worry, we're all friends here.
I mean, all elves are homies, and we just fist bump. I hold my not to you.
He just looks at your fist like, we're not that close yet. We may be of the same heritage, but you need my trust first. So, here's the question then. As you guys come up to the temple, what do you do? Do you guys split off at this point because you want to find the shaman? Or do you guys kind of want to just like stick behind just for a little bit just to see what happens and then kind of split off?
I want to keep an eye on Lance, so I'll stick around and then split off.
I'm guessing you'd probably do the same, or do you want to split off?
It's a hard debate because of the
It's a very foreign territory to you. To you especially.
the talk about the shadow organization has piqued Cyrus's interest. However, we are still on the diplomat mission at the moment, so it's Cyrus is torn between his duty and figuring out more of the
If you feel that your character is currently indecisive or that you are indecisive, if you want, you can roll on it. You can make it like a mind check, and then it's not going to do anything. It'll just like kind of help you choose whatever you want to do.
I'm down to help you take down a shadow organization as soon as we figure out what's going on with him. 100%.
I don't know, him being quiet and not remembering
He's nice,
who he
but
is.
somebody needs to talk for him.
I don't know. I think he can still speak for himself.
Not really.
Okay. As like a couple of minutes go by, make another body check.
Oh.
Okay, you're on like it like so your mouth gets sticky really fast, but it then like salivates and then like dissipates and disappears really fast as well. It takes a little bit, but you eventually are able to talk again.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's being quiet.
He learned his lesson.
I think it would need to be a couple more sessions with him being quiet for him to learn.
Section.
It's okay, my friend. But no, so he leads you. If you guys don't want to do anything, if you still unsure,
Cerberus can separate you later on.
Okay.
For now,
So-
he stays by the diplomat side.
So you guys walk up the steps of this very ornate and very ancient temple, but it looks like the temple has been like well
Preserved.
well preserved. Like there's not as many vines, and wherever there is vines, it's almost like they made sure it grew in very specific places. So you guys have a very easy time walking up the steps and going up to just like normal like praying altars. You've probably never really seen praying altars. A lot of them were usually like destroyed or like done away with because of the Resurrect religion. You probably don't have very much experience with like elven camps in general.
Yeah.
Did you want to make like a mind check to see like if you could understand them better? For like perception wise?
Yeah, sure. That's
Okay.
close.
Go ahead.
3, and then out of 5.
Okay. You're not really sure. You kind of have an idea that it's like used for something special, but that's all you can really gather. As he leads you to like inside of the temple, there seems to be like a very like out of place stone door, like similar to the one that you created yourself. And it's kind of like the only doorway in the entire temple. Like the temple, by the way, the temple is like very open. Like you can just like waltz right in and waltz right back out. Like there's just a couple of pillars in the entrance. Like light just shines right into the temple. There's no windows or anything. So that doorway is like very odd. It's very like, it's almost out of place. So it seems very special because of that. And the altars are very organically made too. Like they seem to be very recent altars. So as you guys walk into the temple, this is what you see, and the wood elf that's been talking to you guys pipes up again. It's like, okay, so now I leave you with the shaman. If you have any questions, he will be able to answer. Honestly, I'm surprised I have the amount of information that I do, and I'm currently afraid that I might get demoted because of it. So I'm gonna just leave you guys as is right now. Please don't say anything about me. Okay. And then he just walks away. My friend. It's okay, my friend. My friend.
I don't think he was really your friend, Lance. I don't think he was really your friend. Not like me. I'm your friend.
So, a very, very old and like very like gray hairs. Like this dude, like he's definitely he's not wood elf, but he seems to be how to put it, like kind of like a cousin to the wood elves. He like you've seen this type of elf before in your own type of village. They're common to see among the wood elves. But it's just like they're more of like an earthly elf as opposed to like more of like a nature-based elf. But he's very, very old. Like he's definitely seen years. Like you know the lifespan of your species, and it's very, very long. He's reaching the end of that. Anywho, so you notice him. He has a nice like long gray beard that is actually braided, and he has really nice like gray hair in the back of him, and he kind of like wobbles up to you with like a very, very nice ornate wooden cane, and he just kind of like you could like hear his knees cracking as he's like walking up to you, and he's like he looks at the sword, his eyes just like bulge out of his head. It's like, oh shoot, damn.
Those aren't good exclamatory words.
No. Oh, that's a very nice sword.
Thank you.
What's the deal with that sword?
He looks at it. Hold on. He's gonna make a mind check. Okay, he remembers. Yeah, this is the guy that you were directed to. He takes like you could have swore this took like a solid minute for him to answer. And he's like, oh, right, that's the sword we're supposed to be protecting. Right. It's very old. You're very old. Thank you, Sonny. I think we're gonna be good friends. Son, is there something wrong with your mouth? It gives me this thing called gum.
I gave him some sap, and his half-elf tongue couldn't handle it.
He takes out Okay, hold on. He has one hand on his cane. His left hand takes out a very like nice wooden wand, which you don't see very often. This is very, very uncommon because they're actually pretty hard to make. And on the end of it, there seems to be like a gemmed cap. And you specifically would know that means that there's like a literal like mana crystal like woven inside of the wooden wand itself. He takes it out and he just does like a little flicker of it. And then suddenly, not only was the stickiness gone and dissipated, but your mouth is probably arguably the cleanest it's ever been. And then he just stuffs the wand back to his robes.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, Sonny. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Why did you do that to me, Cedar?
I offered you a piece of gum, and you accepted. You
You
watched
didn't-
me eat it, and then you ate it.
A little warning would have been nice.
I didn't think you needed it.
Wow, there's a lot of tension around here.
I don't know a lot of things, but I do know him and I probably are going to be great friends.
Did something happen to your memory, Sonny?
Yeah, do you happen to know why I don't happen to know a great many things?
Rolls another mind check.
3.
He looks at you for a couple seconds. No, not really. I don't know. I can't help you on that one.
So what did you mean by you're supposed to protect this sword?
4. That'll be enough. Oh yeah. That's a very nice sword.
Thank you. I think it's mine now, but
It is. Don't think it's chosen you, because it hasn't.
what makes you say that?
Because you have to earn its trust.
Why doesn't it trust me?
You notice that you get some holes in your memory, right?
Ah, that's one way of putting it. It kind of all feels like one giant hole with little patches sewn on top of it.
It's
I'm cutting that.
and you guys all hear this. He says it's because your mind can't handle the sword.
My hand can handle it, see? Swings it around in the air a little bit.
That's good for you, Sonny. He pats you on the back like a very like lovingly fatherly way. That's good for you, Sonny. Good job.
I don't know a lot of things, but I might be a really great swordsman.
As soon as you say that, you're gonna make me another mind check.
4.
Okay. Another searing headache of pain-inducing memories flood into your mind. And you now have all of the memories of your training, but just your training. You have no idea why the training happened, and you have no idea what happened after the training. You just know that you trained incredibly well.
Hold on, something's coming to me. No, I've done this before. This ain't my first rodeo.
Good for you, Sonny.
At least someone's proud of me.
I'm definitely proud of you.
Can I see your wand?
No, you can't.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust him with a lot of things.
But that's not because I don't like you or anything. Mm-hmm. It's a very special wand, and if anybody else touches it, there's kind of a spell on it. I'm sure you understand.
I just want to practice.
I don't. What's a spell?
He looks over at you. He's like, "Don't worry, my friend. You'll understand."
Huh. I think the other guy said something like that to me.
Yeah, we're all just kind of a big family.
Are you all related?
No, we consider ourselves family, but it's not incest. Okay, we're
What? What's incest?
Change the rating of this podcast. We don't edit this out.
It just means that two family members like each other, and they probably shouldn't be with each other.
Please edit this out.
What do you mean by like each other?
Don't worry about it.
I have a lot of worries, but okay.
Yeah. So you guys see as he guides specifically just Lance to the out of place like stone doorway. He then takes out his wand again. And he now has to roll a memory. He pulls out his wand and he just stares at the door for a couple of minutes. Literally, like a solid 2 minutes goes by as all of you are just standing there while he's like has the wand pointed at the stone
Sir,
door.
I
you
think
okay?
I know the spell. Do you want me to give it a try?
He reaches for the wand.
He keeps staring. He's like, no, I got it. He looks over to like one of the druid rangers who is obviously there to bodyguard. He's like, what do I do again? Sorry, you're supposed to the stone door. Oh! He flicks his wrist a bit. But instead of the stone door going down, it goes up, and you notice like the entirety of the upper part of the temple just suddenly shifts up and like manifests an entire different portion of the temple itself. So you realize like this dude has a lot of magical power and he's strong, but he's obviously kind of lost it.
I love how you keep making him roll for dementia.
He looks up. He's like, is it supposed to look like that? The bodyguard just looks over. It's like, it's one of those days again, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. He then just like he like kind of like plays with his fingers a bit, and he like words some sounds, and he just like, and then suddenly the entirety of the temple goes right back to how it was, and then the stone door just like slowly reseats itself down, and you guys see a very nice the area that it's very closed off. It's like a very small room, if that makes sense. There's nothing in it, and it's literally just like a circle is indented within it, and it's very obvious that this room hasn't been used in like ages. And the old guy looks over at the bodyguard. Thank you. It looks much better.
Is he usually like this? I yelled at the bodyguard.
He just looks at you.
Okay, thanks, friend.
And the elderly man, the shaman, he looks back over at you. He's like, don't worry about him. He's my bodyguard. He's not supposed to talk.
Oh, I thought he was just shy.
No. He then gestures for you. I know it might be a little scary, but you gotta be in this room, and your memories will come flooding back.
Really?
It's going to be very dangerous, though. So be prepared. You might die.
Oh, that's what the other guy meant.
But don't worry. I have a feeling we were told by our ancestors. God, So okay, you know how Catholics do like the sign of cross when like they're thinking of something or like something of the past comes up or something very holy. Mm-hmm. Instead, he just like makes like a circle on his chest. He's like, "Oh, God, universe bless their souls. So he's he just sits there for a moment. Right. And then he's making a mind check. Okay, yeah, he definitely remembers. He's like, okay, so this room, even if it might kill you,
What?
your sword supposedly will bring you back.
What do you mean supposedly?
It's a risk you might have to take if you want their memories back.
I could just start over with life again and experience everything for the first time.
Then the sword will leave you, my friend.
Alright, I'm gonna keep the sword. That's fine.
So do you go in?
Yeah,
Okay.
I go in.
Alright, is there anything you guys want to say or do as this happens?
Do you want Pine to go with you for comfort?
Can I take Pine with me?
Unfortunately, no. This has to be just you.
I mean, he's barely sentient.
He will literally dissipate in thin air as soon as this door closes.
So can I take him?
No, because his magical energy will interfere with yours. And you do not want that.
We could be interlinked.
I'm gonna go in by myself.
Okay. So, as soon as you enter in, he waves his wand again, and the door just right behind you, and it is complete and utter darkness and silence.
Oh god, I think I lost my eyesight.
So yeah, it's so like ungodly pitch black that you, not only can you not see, but like you're having issues just like you're like feeling your way around things. Like it is that like it. How terrified is your character of pitch black before his
not
memory
like
loss?
whatsoever.
So he's just fine.
Yeah, he's a-okay with that.
Okay. So because of your memory loss, you're seemingly just fine, but I'm gonna need you to make me a mind check.
5.
Okay. Yeah. So you're fine. You can you're not really sure what to do, but you just kind of get like the sense or the feeling that you should be in the middle. Is that what you do?
Yeah, I stumble through the dark and awkwardly find my way to the center.
Okay. So
Trees.
so you guys I want to know what you guys are doing once he gets closed up in his area.
I want to talk to the shaman about the disappearing wood elves.
Okay, so you want to talk to the shaman, and then Mason, Cerberus, what do you want to do?
For now, I'm going to stay by the diplomat's side and as his bodyguard because we are still in a foreign land.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Did you want to pull him anywhere, or did you just want to like keep still because you're not really sure?
just overall, just staying by his side.
Okay.
If the diplomat decides to wander off, I'll follow with him.
Are you? Did you want to like lean anywhere around the temple, outside the
yeah.
temple, or what are you thinking?
I'm gonna roll for a perception check to see if a force is pulling or if I could feel a force pulling me in a separate direction inside the temple.
Just to like to decide on what to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
So what does that mean for you?
Cerberus feels a force off in the distance inside the temple drawing his attention. He feels torn between the diplomat and his duty with the diplomat and the urge to wander. However, the diplomat sees the Cerberus looking off in the distance and decides to just go with him.
Mm-hmm. He'll always go with you guys.
Okay. Let's see. Temple is really old, correct?
Yep. Ancient. Very ancient. But it's upkept, so it doesn't really seem ancient. You just know it is because of the architecture.
Any way that there's something below us where we currently are?
You wouldn't really know. That would be hard to tell. Even if you were to like stamp your feet, you're stamping on solid stone, so there'd be no way.
I got nothing right now.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There's not like a whole lot to go off of as of right now, so that makes sense. Okay, so you go up to the shaman. What do you say?
So I noticed a severe lack of wood elves in the area. Can you say anything about that?
Oh, yes. Yeah, a weird tragedy that. Oddly, I don't have a whole lot of information. My head seems to be preoccupied by itself as of lately. I've been told to stay indoors for a lot of my life lately. But I can direct you to another fellow shaman who might be able to help you.
Yes, please. Is he younger than you?
He looks at... You know what? Hold on. Make a mind check. This is persuasion.
Oh, man.
Okay. He looks at you and like you could tell like for the first time like his eyebrows just kind of like dip a little bit and he seems like a little irritated. And he's like, "What's your tone there, Sonny?"
I'm sorry. I'm the wood elf here. You're the earth elf.
I'm not an earth elf, thank you.
What are you?
Not whatever apparently you perceive me as. No, regardless, if you're gonna keep being mean, then I'm not gonna show you where to go.
Alright, well, I will shut my trap then.
Cedar needs to lose the tune.
Are you thinking that as you're...
Yeah.
So he leads you off, and as he's leading you off, he says, "It's like, I'm the protector of this temple, so that's the only reason I don't have a whole lot of information outside of it. I was tasked, if you haven't noticed, everyone in this village is tasked with very specific amounts of information. Very, split, grouped, as it were.
It's rather inefficient, don't you think?
Make me another mind check."
Damn it.
Ouch.
It's the same fucking roll.
You
2 to
could
1.
you could tell he's even more irritated. He's like, Do you hate me? Is that what this is?
Do you hate me?
I'm being generous, and you're taking that generosity and throwing it into the woods.
Into the woods. Anyway, I think we just come from very two different cuts of cloth.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Just a little culture clash.
Anyway, where's this other shaman?
Are you gonna piss me off more?
Could have a police probably wouldn't have hurt.
Depends on what.
Are you gonna keep being an old man?
Make another mind check.
6.
He his irritation kind of slightly goes away, and you notice like a bit of a smirk, and he is like, "Young people these days, no respect. You're lucky we were a bunch of pranksters in my old life." And then he just kind of points you to the direction, and he just walks away.
Before he does that, can I roll to smack him on the butt a little bit?
So he's kind of fast for an old man. I'm going to need you to make me a death check.
Damn it.
6.
Oh my god.
Just a little pat when he walks away.
Donovan, you're going to kill me.
It's gonna get me killed.
Okay. So, as this very, very old man who oddly has a lot of speed to him, is about to like jog off because he's kind of irritated at your attitude towards him. Like is about to like run away essentially. Your hand just kind of like you were like attempting to kind of like lightly pat him on the butt, but like you kind of like do almost a loud slap.
I was gonna go with him possibly originally intending to slap him on the back. See you later.
No,
That's pretty much what it was. Like, hey, see you later, old man.
No, this is his fault for critting on a slap. So
it goes through the temple.
no.
Can I use a karma point to negatively impact my dice roll?
Nope. I will not let you. This is your doing. So he actually, you know what? Make me a mind check.
2 and 1.
Cedar's lost his damn mind.
So the old man, as soon as that happens, the old man just like, oh, he looks back over at you.
I wink.
He kind of smiles. And he looks back. He's like, I like the cut of your jib.
I look over at Cerberus and I say, I'm in.
He's like, Sonny, if you don't see me later tonight,
Alright.
I might just have to skin him.
I give him a wink and I'll say,
Another wink.
see you later.
I
So you don't want to see me later?
No, I.
Okay.
Oh,
How a bummer, dude.
he just like waltz away. And he seems to be going a much faster pace this time. So like his cane just like you hear his legs cracking as his cane he's just like that much faster away from you. But yeah, so currently Lance is walking away on his own to a location for information. What do? Do you just stay in your location? Because I know you said you were kind of pulled to somewhere, but you're not sure.
I would say probably you have Cerberus being pulled towards the main altar.
There's not really a main altar, but there's at least one of the like two altars in the room. Like both of the altars are kind of like on the opposite ends of the temple, essentially.
Let's have Cerberus and the diplomat be drawn towards the one that's furthest away from where we currently are standing.
Okay, I'll say that's probably the right side. I guess I didn't really say which side of the temple you guys came into. I thought it was kind of like more the middle. So I'll just say the right side.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Let's have them. I'm gonna have Cerberus walk up to the altar and then do a perception check to see if there's something that's the main reason why he was drawn over there.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me a mind check.
6.
Okay. What was your reasoning again? You just like
just an unknown force has drawn him over there.
Okay. Maybe I'll say it's like your elven heritage. I'll try to like you're not giving me a whole lot to work with. I'll just say like there's something like seemingly like calling from like insightly from your like elven heritage. So you walk over, you kind of perceive it a bit, and you kind of like get the feeling that it's a bit foreign to you because you're from a different like species of elves, or at least like either your father or mother was, whichever you chose to be the elf. But even if it's different, you still get kind of the feeling that like there's similarities to it. You're not entirely sure what it's all for, but you do know now that it's definitely like some type of like religious altar that you're pretty sure that they must use to like maybe like accommodate the universe in some way or fashion. But it's definitely newer than the temple. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
No, honestly, I'm drawing blank this session.
Okay. I think the diplomat will walk closer to you, Cerberus, and he'll pipe up. He's like, I've never seen anything like this place before. Is there something calling you to this altar here? Like, what would you come over here for?
Not sure. Just felt like I had to be over here for some reason.
Let me know what you're doing before you roll. I need an idea.
Is there anything on the altar? I'm debating between a ceremonial dagger and a book. But I'm not sure which route to go.
So you're looking for what might be on the altar?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to need you to make me like a mind check then.
5.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely have an idea of what might be on this altar. It's not like a ceremonial dagger, and it's also not a book. It seems to be carved writing within like the very wood it was made out of itself. But you also notice like kind of like a dip within the altar that's kind of like a half sphere, like circular half sphere. And this dip seems to be, because your roll is really good, it seems to like carry a liquid. Like it's supposed to carry a liquid, but it's not carrying anything right now.
It's empty. Okay.
Yeah. And then there's like some engravings right alongside of it that seem to also be able to carry like something like very like thin. Like it would if a modern day human looked at it, it would probably look like a pencil would fit there. But there's nothing in there right now.
Checked it.
It's a shaman.
He's cool. Yeah. So, is there anything you do then?
For now, I'm just gonna have Cerberus drawn towards the letters, running his fingers across it, but nothing really.
So you run your fingers across the engravings?
Yeah.
Okay. So make me a body check.
4.
What was your
4?
Oh, you made it. You notice a splintering, almost as if it was supposed to splinter you. But the splinter just didn't go far enough to really cause any sort of bleeding. So you notice that you now have kind of like a slightly painful splinter in your fingers, but that's it.
Alrighty. The pain from the splinter, momentary pain from the splinter, draws me back to reality, and the force that pulled Cerberus has now faded. Adam.
You know what? I'll go with it. Okay. I'm guessing you pull the splinter out?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to roll for that. That's fine. Okay. So now we're going to move on to... I think... Yeah, you know what? We'll move on to you now, Lance.
It's Lancing time.
So, as you enter into the room, and you're sitting there in the darkness, kind of thinking to yourself, you kind of like moved around a bit, shared your way through to the center, and you kind of just... do you sit down or do you stand?
I wasn't prompted to sit at any point, was I?
No.
No, I'll just stand there awkwardly.
Okay. So you notice the sword that you're holding starts to kind of like glow. And it seems to be enough. Like, it's not enough to like brighten the room, but it's kind of like a very like light glowing, similar to like a modern day glow stick almost, but not like green, but more like white, like bright white. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think you get
like a holy glow.
Kinda, except less yellow and much more like just white in general. However, once it does, you start to get painful glimpses of your physical trauma and pleasures, like tasting the best food you've ever had, or hating the worst food you have ever had,
My baby mama's cooking.
or getting like
Which one?
or getting like needles into your arm, or having your entire arm getting chopped off. And by the way, I don't think we ever went over that. What was?
I don't know if there was ever like a specific story other than it was some kind of combat injury.
Make it up right now.
It was in his first battle, and he mixed up which hand he had his sword and shield in. So he went to block with his left arm, but like there was no shield in it, so he just got it hacked clean off.
Is that why
That's
he has
dark.
Is that why he has the magic arm?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I need you to make me a body save, and I'm gonna need you to make me 3 of these, and I need you to succeed at 3 of them. You can keep rolling to see if you succeeded them. However, if you get 3 failures, then you're going to have to do this test again. Go ahead.
5,
What was your buddy again?
3,
Okay. Go again.
3,
Okay. 2 success.
2,
1 failure. Okay, go ahead.
1,
2 failure.
1.
3 failure. You notice the sword kind of dims a bit and then re-brightens up again. Mm-hmm. And then suddenly, like a sheer pain struts your mind and memories again. It's almost like all of those memories of your physical like trauma and pleasures just suddenly just disappears. Almost as if it never existed. Ouch. But then it reappears again as you now have to make another 3 body saves.
My body is ready.
Oh, by the way, take a strike of damage. I forgot
That was
to
a
tell
2,
you
by the way.
Okay, so that's 1 failure. Okay, so 1 failure, 1
3.
success, 2 success, 1 failure, or 2 failure. Okay, so your trauma and pleasures come flooding back to you, and you understand and remember your body. You remember all the things you've done over the years, both training wise as well as like physical exertion, your exercises. You remember pretty much everything that entails with your bodily form. Now, as the sword brightens up again, suddenly you get glimpses of your control over your body, like your reflexes, as well as seemingly like how fast your memory moves and your mental gymnastics. I now need you to make me 3 successful def checks.
That's a 5. 6,
Okay, 1 success,
5,
2 success, 1 failure,
2,
2 failure,
3.
Oh, shoot. Okay. So, take another strike of damage. Pain racks through your body again. As you have literally just forgotten everything you just remembered within this room. You now have to make another body check. 3 successes. 1 success, 2 success, 3 success. Perfect. All right, now make the def checks again. What was it again? 5?
5, yeah.
Okay, 1 failure, 2 failure. Ooh, oh shoot, 3 failure. Do another strike of damage. It's okay. I was prepared for this, so I honestly I wasn't sure how many of these you would be succeeding. All right, do another body. 1 success, 2 success, 1 failure. All right, now deft. 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 failure, 2 failure, 2 success. By the way, you can. How much karma do you have? Do you have 0?
I have nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you don't gain karma for these checks, but there's like 1 check that you failed this entire session, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the gum.
Okay, so go ahead and do. And I have to pay attention to that. Okay, so what was the checks that you guys failed? How many? You failed quite a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I failed like 3 times on like mind checks.
Okay, so go ahead and put down 3 karma. How many did you fail? Any?
Yeah, I failed a couple.
Like 2?
To be honest, I haven't kept track.
Just put down 2 karma. Okay. All right, so we need 1 more success, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for a def check, go ahead.
Not even close.
Okay. So now you go to... This is going to be fun. Okay. You now, like, suddenly... Like it's almost as if your life was just kind of slowly fading. And you realize that you are dying.
Oh, my liver. It's a diet.
And you then just fall to the ground. Jesus. But then suddenly the sword brightens up. And it's almost as if you were like brought back. And like suddenly like your life just kind of fades back in again. Very like almost like mystically.
Father, is that you?
And you are given kind of like a short-term inspiration. So it realizes like that you've been succeeding really well in your body checks. So now you don't have to worry about your body checks. It's now just your def checks. So go ahead and roll me. I need 3 successes.
How many strikes am I at now after all that?
You just back to 1 again.
Okay.
1 fail.
3.
2 fail.
I'm gonna use a karma point. Make that a 5.
Okay. Go ahead and erase the karma point. Now we're on to mind. So, suddenly you were given glimpses of past emotions and logic and reactions. You get almost a full understanding of who you used to be now. And now
Am I
you're
getting memories specifically, or is it just like...
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, all of these are coming with the memories as well as like your physical interpretations of these memories.
Beautiful.
So go ahead and roll me mind checks. 3 successes like usual. Okay, 1 success. 2 success. And 3 success. So, as you get these glimpses, you realize that not all of yourself is complete, but the sword just brightens entirely. And you kind of get the feeling that you won't have to redo the test again. However, you are now on the final test. You now have to roll against your own soul. You now get your glimpse of your purpose, your drive, and your new duties on finding the balance of the universe within your own way. So I need you, before we start rolling, to tell the audience what your character's true motives are.
I know who I am. This world is mine. My power will be absolute. They will all be on their knees to worship me.
So, because of how this sword works, and because of the glimpses it gives you at reality itself, how do you bend that towards the balance of the universe? How does that balance out the universe?
This world is weak. This universe is weak. I will change that. I am strong. I
Okay.
have the strength it needs.
Now, what does your character think of how to essentially opposite that? Because if you have a strong universe, then you need weak parts about it. So what does your character think of that?
My followers will be followers. They need my strength as the counterpart to their weakness. A flock of sheep needs a shepherd.
Okay. As you kind of, as you say this in your head, you now need to make me 3 successful soul checks. Which your soul is, it was right here, right? The magic ability?
Magic ability,
Yeah, fine. So 1d6, you roll against a 5. About as bad as your theft. Okay, 1 fail. 1 success. 2 success. 2 failure. 3 success. You are then given glimpses to the balance. You realize that your motive seems just a tad selfish. Seems there's something about it that you need to dial back, but you're not entirely sure what that is. You kind of want to keep going with your current motive, but it's almost as if reality itself is trying to tell you and push you in a direction that makes more sense. And that makes more sense to you. Because you feel like even your own motive currently doesn't make the most amount of sense. It's not necessarily that it's too selfish, just that it may not always completely work with your plan. But that's all you gather.
It'll be perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
With that being said, you are not given complete control over your memories. However, you do fully remember your past life. However, the fractured bit is just before you went to pick up the sword. It seems like there's a lot about this sword and what it's giving you for knowledge. It's just so drastically insane that you have to pick up the pieces along the way. But you get the feeling that you're ready. You're ready to uphold your mission.
I'm ready.
With that being said, go ahead and boost your strikes back up to 4. And as soon as that happens, the stone door just out of nowhere, just suddenly magically tears itself down. Almost like it crumbles itself. And you can now go outside.
And I do just that. I confidently saunter over to the opening in the door.
Okay. And just as you leave your little room, you look off to your left and you see Cerberus and the diplomat just sitting there, just weirdly kind of just looking at the altar.
Not at me, just the altar in general.
Yeah, just
in my direction at all.
No, they aren't looking at you at all.
They don't sense anything off about me.
No.
Sweet.
You're just normal. In fact, Cerberus probably doesn't even know that you got your memory back. He's still looking at the altar.
Okay.
Do you do anything?
Howdy, fellas. What'd I miss?
You don't. By the way, you're still going up to the shaman. So, but we'll catch up to you right after this.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if Cerberus heard alliance or not.
Heard?
Yeah, like 'cause he said howdy.
You're not deaf, are you?
I,
I mean, it's
I
a kind of.
intended for you to hear that.
I mean, it's not like a large temple. It's
Ah,
It's-
okay.
I mean, I looked at you and said that.
it's like a large temple on the outside, but like the interior is purposely built to be like kind of like a nicely contained area for like praises and altars that aren't meant for like large crowds.
Okay, never mind. Cerberus notices Lance, and the diplomat turns around, or turns towards Lance as well. Like, oh, hi. You done?
All right, good talk.
The diplomat is like, so what? Are you okay?
Yeah, I feel about as well as I did when I
Do you
pulled up there. I mean,
do you remember anything?
what's it to you?
Make me a mind check. This is gonna be persuasion.
4.
Okay. He's like, I just like I kind of need to know if you're okay.
I'm
Like,
fine.
you're my bodyguard. Like I kind of want to know.
And I'll guard your body. It's fine.
Do you hate me?
No, it's been a long day.
Okay. I just want to take care of you. I had to bring it back to life a couple
no
times.
worries. I'm good.
Okay. He just kind of like he kind of just looks off in the distance, and he doesn't necessarily seem sad, but he seems like he doesn't really understand what's going on right now.
He doesn't need to.
Yeah, he's very confused. But I think now is the time that we'll move on to Cedar. So, Cedar, you make yourself make your way over to the shaman. You kind of like head up to the vines are kind of like curtains. So, what do you do?
I want to be respectful,
Okay.
so I will try to knock on the vines or call out anybody.
Not do you want to like knock on like the wood beside the vine? Okay.
Yeah.
Because like that the house is kind of made out of like a living wood off the tree itself. So you knock on the living wood, and you just hear just like, huh? Who's there?
My name is Cedar Willow. I was told you were a shaman.
I thought your name was Aspen Birch.
He a couple of seconds go by and he's like, so who are you?
Cedar Willow.
No, I got your name, you smart. No, I mean, who are you? And I've never heard your name before.
I'm a verdant elf.
As soon as you say that you're a verdant elf, you hear like a almost like clanking of metal, as if like he just got up suddenly, and then like almost instantly you see a humanoid figure just like pull apart the curtains to see you, and you see that he's also a wood elf.
Not many of us around here, are there?
No. What are you here for? You just want information? What?
I kind of want to know why there's so few of us around.
He looks to the side. He looks like left to right to see who's all watching, and everybody kind of seems to be doing their own thing. It's bustling, but it's not enough for anyone to really take notice or care. And he kind of like gestures for you. Come inside. Come inside.
Okay. Can my companion come along?
He looks at kind of like a pretty large tree companion. He's like, I'll be honest, I don't think he can fit. If it's okay with you.
He can stand by the door.
Okay, he could be your bodyguard. Yeah. Okay. So he gestures for you to go in. I'm guessing you go in with him. And it's a really nice interior. It's very similar to how it looks for interiors back at home for you. and he gestures for you to like sit down on one of the really nice carved wooden chairs. He's like, please make yourself at home. Actually, I don't. There's not very many of us.
You're a lot more hospitable than the other shaman I was talking to.
I know we're. Forgive me. We have to be like this. If we don't corner our information down, if we don't essentially improve our efficiency of who gets what for information, this entire infrastructure could be infiltrated easily.
I see.
Lately, we've been having a lot of run-ins with this shadow organization that I'm sure you were that was probably the reason that you were directed here.
It is.
That is my specialty. Currently, we don't have a lot of information, unfortunately. But we do have a few. Before we get into that, though, this is important. And I know I've been hospitable to you as of just these past few minutes, but I have to know what your true motive is for not only being here, but also like coming here directly. Because I have to split our information. I have to know. So you have to be truthful with me. And he gestures to his face like, what up to what up? All right? Can you trust me?
I can.
Okay. Please, let me know your motive. Let me know why you're here. And let me know why you've come here directly.
All right. So, I'm essentially an envoy from my home grove. I came here to figure out why the island's been so shut off from everyone else.
Okay, so that's your motive for being around here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's your motive for being here?
I want to take down the shadow organization that's been hunting the wood elves.
Well, but you probably didn't know that before.
No.
So why did you come here?
Oh, that you meant. Okay. Well, I met these three individuals, and I'm just kind of sticking with them because, it's better to go in a group than stay by yourself.
What is the goal of these individuals?
They're trying to get this diplomat to the castle.
To the castle? You're talking about, like the literal, Leonis, kingdom itself.
Yes, sir.
He sighs heavily. He's like, oh, God. Okay. So I'm guessing you guys kind of heard something about the ticket chasers, right? The seekers? Okay. You guys have to have these tickets in order to enter into this kingdom. If this is your goal, I want to let you know that what's going on here is much larger than you. It's much larger than all of us. Currently, this shadow organization, we're not completely sure, but we're at least 80 to 90% sure, at least, that they're working with the ex-mage that was quite recently split off from the kingdom. He is very powerful. Incredibly powerful. So much so that he has been sending legions of undead to multiple villages, as well as multiple towns around this entire island.
We did spot a horde.
It would not surprise me any. People have been on the lowdown, scarcity, resource management at all-time high. It has been very, very terrible. Whenever undead sack these villages, the dead of which that were killed are then risen in their place, and the villagers then have to fight their own kind, their own selves. It is just a never-ending cycle of madness. However, here's the information that we've gathered so far, and this is only for our area. We don't know what's going on with the other areas. I'm sure, as you know, communication has been zipped for the other areas, and unfortunately, that's been a problem. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not saying you have to, but what if This is very important. And since you were sent here as an envoy, I'm guessing this is probably a part of your job in the first place. We need the connection back. However, I don't know if that connection can come back with just random undead soldiers and just orcs roaming around. Like, these orcs, not only are they roaming around sacking the town next to us, but then they become undead for reasons of them being killed. And now we have legions of, maybe not legions, but at least like groups of undead orcs and groups of undead soldiers, groups of undead villagers. It is complete and utter chaos. And if anyone can help, that would be greatly appreciated. Because we can't go outside of our area. If we go outside of our area, our communication will be completely cut off. Like, the only reason that we've been able to survive so well is because of this forest. If it wasn't for the reality, shaping magic of this forest, we would most certainly be dead. That is how dire straits this situation is.
Are these, like, the reality shaping forest, are there specific trees that do that? Or is it just...
It's literally the forest itself. There's a reason this area was called the Maze Forest. It is a literal maze. My guess is that if it wasn't for, and this is just my guess, if it wasn't for some of our fellow rangers guiding you guys, you would probably be lost for weeks.
That's amazing. You should inform him about the orc skirmish or sacking we just encountered in that town.
He just said it.
He knew they were attacking town. Did you
the
bring
town
up
right
it was
next
that
to us,
specific
that was
town?
the one that we were
Wait,
just
does he
at.
know it got hit though?
Yeah, he
He
just
does,
said that.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only other part of information that I can give you is that we don't know what's actually going on with the undead. They seem to be not only controlled, but they only fight sometimes. And like when they back off and kill like enough people, they stop and they go away. Almost as if these towns and villages are being pushed to like the very limit of their resources. Like there's a reason that these people are being cornered.
So when you say you're trying to reestablish connection with other groves, are you talking like physical, like messenger runners that can't get past because of the undead hordes and all the orcs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, sometimes magic, depending on how strong some of us shaman casters are within different groves. But yeah, it's mostly just run and gun messengers. A lot of our messengers have unfortunately either died or disappeared, which I'm sure you were told about. I don't know what's going on with this organization, but I'm pretty sure that they're working with this ex-mage. We're not sure if the ex-mage is the one who's controlling the undead, but we're also pretty sure of that too.
So this ex-mage, was he the ex-court mage of Leonis?
Yes, as you know, every kingdom has their own mage for the stupid reservant religion. Whatever those insane goofballs think. But at some point, there must have been some... We don't really know. There's some... Roll me a mind check. This is kind of like a persuasion roll. 4. What was your mind again? 4. Okay, perfect. He's like, I probably shouldn't be giving you this information, but I feel like it would probably be necessary for your fight. When King Manuel first took over many years ago, Manuel I, the kingdom seemingly got cut off from most modes of communication. And whatever mode of communication there is, usually comes in like wagons and scouts from kingdoms and other towns and villages around it. But it seems like the only people who can truly get inside are the ticket seekers. And here's the thing, is that whenever the ticket seeker goes into the place, into the castle, they never are seen again. But what's even weirder is that suddenly a couple of like soldiers that we always see like roaming around, not the one like, it's not like the seeker like comes in and then comes out a soldier. No, it's soldiers that we've just seen on multiple occasions. They come out of the castle with the very tickets that they took, like the seeker took, and they then spread them back to their places.
Interesting.
Almost as if this is all planned from the start. And this is before the current like ex-mage ever even became a mage. This was years ago. And then after Manuel II, the communication somehow even got worse. Suddenly towns and villages were being ripe for the picking on taxes. And taxes suddenly got higher. And, even before this whole ex-mage stuff, it's just been nonstop, like, taxing on everybody, including us. The worse the towns and villages get, the worse we get. We have to rely upon the resources from other neighboring vicinities around us because, the forest provides, but it only provides so much. Okay, so what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I have an idea on how to maybe get past the communication issue without using scouts.
Okay, shoot.
So, mycelium networks, they like to, interwove with root systems. So you have controlled mycelium networks you can use.
He just looks at you plainly and he's like, please don't look at us like we're like stupid. Like I know you're from a different continent, but that's one of our main modes of communication.
Then why is it cut off? It seems like it should work.
That's a very good question that I've currently been explaining to you.
I don't see how the undead hordes could stop tree roots from talking to each other.
No. But I also don't see why there's a shadow organization currently disappearing most of our groups of messengers.
Well, they're a shadow organization. You probably wouldn't see them.
You're not here.
No, I know, I'm commenting out of character.
So I'm somewhat of a powerful conjurer myself. What if we set a trap, use me as bait?
What do you mean?
Well, the shadow organization's hunting wood elves, aren't they? That's why there's a lot of us that aren't here.
No, they're just hunting for druids in general, but you could definitely pass for one.
Yeah.
But what are you trying to get at here? Like, what would be the purpose of that? Just to
take them down from the inside.
If they're just scouts, if they're just like assassins, if they get caught, they would probably find a way to kill themselves.
Well, then that's less scouts that we have to deal with. That's perfect.
Okay, but I feel like trying to whittle down the assassins one by one is not how we're going to reestablish communication. Because that's not the problem. Yes, the problem is that they're taking off with our messengers, but that's not our main mode of communication. The problem is that entire networks of communication has been literally stalled and stopped. And that's kind of weird. Okay, you don't just normally, as you know, you don't just normally stop mycelium communication. Like, that's very strange.
I shall ponder.
Okay. Well, I need to get back to my research here. So, would you want to regroup with your friends?
How do you know I was here with people? I came here alone. How did you know I was with friends?
Did just say that.
I did.
He just looks at you. He's like, "You're
Can't be too careful. Gotta be suspicious of everyone.
oh, okay. All right. Well, can
Yep.
I might? Okay, thank you." Okay, so I'm guessing you then walk off. Okay. Did you want to regroup then with the rest? Okay. So you all notice as you kind of, we're talking to Cerberus a bit, you all notice Cedar kind of walk back up into the temple with...
Fine.
Mhm.
Your treat.
Oh, yeah. Come on,
Yeah.
Pine.
Yeah, I mean, you guys notice the walking tree with him too.
Hey, Cedar, where you been?
Talking to more magic shamans.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hope he was a little more forthcoming with information.
Yeah, a lot more than the old man.
Hmm.
I gotta go see him later.
No, you don't. So, any main bullet points from that PowerPoint presentation he just gave you?
What's a PowerPoint presentation?
It's some I'm working on. It's not patented. Don't steal it. So what'd you learn?
I learned that there's a shadow organization, and you know what? I don't have to tell you anything.
Are we not on the same team?
No,
here?
we are, but I've got my suspicions.
What's that supposed to mean? Come on, little trust
Hey, wait,
goes
you're
a long
talking
way.
normal. You got your memories back.
I mean, things are a little clear. I wouldn't say I know everything. I know there's more, right? It's foggy, but
As soon as you hear that, Cerberus, you just realize that Lance had lied to you recently.
I look at Lance with, I want to say either disdain or
This is a good word.
otherwise I was going to say there's no change in my facial expression.
so do you?
So which one is it? Do you look at him disdain or what? Distrust, disdain. What is it?
Sivers just doesn't care.
So you just don't look?
Does it
Like,
bother
what-
him?
Yeah. Like,
All right.
Sivers ignores Lance.
Does he make it seem like he's ignoring him on purpose?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I tell?
Make a perception. So mind check.
6.
Yeah. You can definitely tell he's purposely ignoring you. So yeah. So what are we doing? Because right now, pretty much like any type of reroading that I might have been doing is completely off. So now it's back to your guys' control as to what to do next. Especially with the information that you have now kept to yourself on.
If you're not going to tell me anything, do you at least want to tell me any thoughts you had?
You know, now I think I'm determined to get these tickets.
Did he say anything about the tickets?
Yeah. All right. So
Is that all?
So the ticket seekers have been going into the castle, and they haven't been coming back. But the
Really?
guards have been coming back out with the tickets that the seekers have been seeking,
Doing what with them?
spreading them out again.
For them
Why would
to
they
be
do
found.
that?
Why? I have no idea.
I'm just thinking out loud.
The diplomat pipes up. He's like, interesting. Well, regardless,
You are not guardless. You're actually pretty well guarded.
Thank you. But so, despite that, I think this definitely means that we still need to go for the tickets, even if it means that we're probably going to be in danger. I don't know what will await us in this castle, but it needs to be important. We need to figure this out. That was my plan. That was my goal. That was what I was set off to do, and I'll do whatever I can to do it.
Also, The court wizard of Leonis? He's evil as hell.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Define evil.
You know those zombies we saw? Those undead?
It'd be pretty hard to forget.
Yeah, he did that.
And this is your choice of saying it, but you would also know that the undead orcs, including the undead orc ship that attacked you guys at the very beginning, was also very plainly
The orc ship, too, that we saw.
So none of this has been a coincidence so
No.
far. Whatever awaits us, I know we're prepared because I am Lance Voorhees, warrior extraordinaire.
We're so doomed.
You want to give him some more gum?
I politely declined the piece of gum.
The diplomat pipes up. So, with the information that you might have gathered, like, how are we supposed to, deal with, what's our plan here? How do we get the ticket? Because we were told that the druids had the ticket, right?
Oh, yeah. I just forgot to ask the shaman about that.
You what?
I mean, he's just doing research. I mean, a simple knock on the door. I'm sure he won't mind.
You, by the way, you would notice that the wood elf, the first wood elf that you talked to, he's actually like around that area. He's kind of like eyeing up the area, kind of like guarding the village itself. But he's pretty close by. If you want to talk to him,
Yeah, I'll ask him.
so you go up to him then.
Yeah. Hey, where can I find this ticket?
I am sorry.
I'm looking for a ticket.
I understand what the tickets do, but why are you expecting me to have it?
Oh, I'm not. I'm just expecting you to know where it is.
No, we don't know it. We have an idea, a very rough idea, that each ticket seems to be on a different part of this continent. But we don't know where the one for this part is.
So I don't suppose you could even point us in a direction?
He thinks for a sec. Well, there is information that I do know. And this might not be classified either. I think I might be able to tell you guys this. We are not for certain, but we think that there might have been some people who might have looked like us. Almost as if it might have been a setup of some kind. And we have an idea of maybe they make the town folk think, oh hey, the druids who don't like us very much in the forest are playing with us in some way. Unfortunately, that's all the information that I can gather, but what I can say is it was at least close to this area. We just don't know where they went off to, but we know that they literally stole it and killed that ticket seeker that was on this part.
Ay, caramba.
Unfortunately, the body also kind of disappeared. We kind of have a bad feeling he might have been turned, because we're pretty sure that we saw him with other villager zombies.
I wouldn't want to be that guy.
Well, what do you guys say we do a little split up action in the maze forest and start looking?
Well, that sound...
He instantly not in the forest, no, like outside of the forest. This happened. One of our messengers, every once in a while, we try to send out messengers to reestablish communication, but then they disappear. So we have very few to send out nowadays. But one of them that did go off, that was the information that they were able to gather. So we know it's outside of the forest, somewhere near the hills of that big fort over there. More north, like, what was it? I'm gonna remember my directions here. More east of the docking village.
Can you lead us out of the forest?
Oh, No problem. No, he like looks over to like the gleaming sword. By the way, and he's like, the sword will show you a way out. It literally bends magic itself.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Just shuffle.
He looks at you like blankly. It's like, you knew that just fine. Don't lie to me. I know you gathered some of your memories back.
There might be bits and pieces.
Make me a mind check.
Let's say friend.
1 and a 2.
You still can't lie to me.
Okay, I'm sorry, friend.
He looks at you again and he's like, I'm not sure about the front part anymore now that you decided to lie to me.
Okay.
I will consider you a friend if you stop lying.
Okay.
So, yeah, before we end the session, I need to know what your guys' plan is and talk amongst yourselves as your characters.
Well,
I think we should go find the tickets.
Man said east, right?
Yeah.
East of the village.
East of the village.
Shall we stare at walking, fellas?
Lead the way, gleaming sword.
And don't talk to me like that.
Talk to you however I want.
You can, but
Yeah, I can.
I don't like you.
I don't like you, by the way.
All right, glad the feeling's mutual.
The
And
diplomat pipes up, guys, can we, like, I understand this, but can we just work together? Like, I think the help of a magic user right now might be very important to what's going on.
Yeah, we can all get along like mature adults, can't we?
I'm older than you.
Silver sighs
You don't
under
act like it.
his breath as he's sort of back to normal.
So yeah, so do you...
And I guess I allow the sword to
Okay.
direct
So
me
you-
so I can direct them.
So, I'm gonna say that you get like an insightful feeling to like kind of like point your sword a bit, and as you do, the force itself suddenly like splits itself just like it did back in the altar path, and you like it's pretty far, but you now see your way ahead, and it looks like there's just at least literally right outside of the forest.
All right, onward and outward, fellas.
Yeehaw!
Do people say yeehaw?
On my country, they do. This place is pretty uncivilized, if you ask me.
A bunch of like, basically like villager citizens just like are walking by and just like he's just like, they shake their heads.
I look at them.
They're
I'm
wearing shoes. I'm not.
I look at them. I'm like, him and I, we are not friends.
I put my arm.
They
around
walk
them.
away. So yeah, path leads the way. I'm guessing you all, follow.
Fall behind.
Okay.
Lance.
All right, so that'll end the session. Go ahead and do your...
Yeah, that is all we got. Please remember the meaning of life, which is to like, comment, subscribe, and if you're feeling extra saucy, hit that bell notification so you don't miss our next episode. We really appreciate that. If you want to support us on Patreon, there'll be a link to that in the description, as well as the channel page. We have different tiers of different benefits, some of those including access to early episodes, unedited episodes, and for free, I will include Donovan's little doodles, which you couldn't see him drawing. He's got one of Pine Willow. He did end up making some more developed artwork of him, as well as the shaman there.
The old man.
Yeah. Tell your friends about us, tell your family, tell your coworkers. We really appreciate it.
Okay. And with that, let's all say goodbye.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye, Squidward.
See you later. Thank you for watching or listening.